my daughters, they have tremendous amount of hair, and it was always hard to contain because they have big, kinky, curly hair. Through my trials with raising my children, I've noticed that over-the-counter products just wasn't the healthiest for my children. So we just decided to turn to our roots, which is from Ghana, West Africa, and create our own natural brands that will foster healthy wellness and growth for their hair and their skin. Our hairline really starts from the shampoo process all the way to the styling process. So what we do have for our natural hair products are natural shampoo, natural conditioner, free of sulfates or parabens, and also gluten-free. We also have a hair balm that's great for moisturizing. We have a natural hair oil that is great for the scalp. And we also have a hair mist that is good for daily detangling and leave-in process for children. KidNaturalz also brings a healthy, natural skincare to all children. Any child that has any skin sensitivity, we bring a nice natural butter cream that will help with that skin sensitivity and also enhance nourishing and rejuvenating the skin. Our KidNaturalz body lotion is our go-to daily skincare product because it really rejuvenates the skin and really helps with any skin sensitivity. So please visit us at www.kidnaturalz.com.
In healthcare, there is often too much information and not enough time. Here at the Melanin Initiative, we avoid TMI by breaking things down into language you can understand. We create a safe space for you to ask your questions and share a nursing perspective without taking up too much of your time. As you can see, we are joined by some very special guests, our youngest guests yet. And this is going to be a very exciting episode. We are joined by Bria and Nylah, the CEO and founders of KidNaturalz. They're here to tell us about the inspiration behind their product, what you can find by supporting them, and where they think their company is going to go in the future. You also are joined by their mother, Dr. Stacy Bentil. She happens to be a doctor of nursing practice like myself. She has agreed to not only support her daughters in this episode, but to come on for a second episode where we'll learn all about her own entrepreneurial journeys as the founder of her own leadership academy. If you're new here, welcome to the Melanin Initiative. I'm Dr. Kimberly Madison, your co-host here at the Melanin Initiative, along with Alicia and Geraldine, who send their love in their absence. We're a health literacy podcast. When we say health literacy, we're talking about your ability to obtain information, to understand that information, and then to use that information to manage your health and advocate for others. It's our hope that by listening on watching on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, shout out to Angie, our producer, or listening on any of your favorite podcast apps, that you'll be empowered to ask questions, educated on how you can manage your health at home, and confident to navigate the healthcare system. Our second mission is to elevate the expertise of nurses, like we're going to do with Dr. Bentil when she returns. We also want to promote and bring awareness to all the different options in the healthcare industry. There are so many things that you can do besides being a nurse and a doctor. While they are wonderful choices, and I would be the first one to advocate for them, there are so many other things. And we know that people are entering the healthcare industry every day, straight out of high school, or as a second, third, or fourth career, at all sorts of ages, at all sorts of points in their life, with all kinds of experience. And so we're just here to bring a point of reference, to share people's journeys, to let you see that they're just like you, trying to figure it out, and to let you know all the options that are available to you. If you haven't already, this is your chance to subscribe. Leave a comment or two, give us a thumbs up. It lets the algorithm know that this information is important, so that when people like you look for information like this, we'll show up higher in the search results. Remember, this show is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed here are our opinions alone. They are not a representation of any of our affiliations. If you think you might be having a medical emergency, you should seek medical attention and medical guidance from your healthcare provider. If you think you might be having a physical emergency, you can call. Who do you call, girls, if you're having a medical emergency?
911, the emergency.
And what about a mental health emergency? You can call 988 or text 741-741. Okay, Bria and Nylah, welcome to the Melanin Initiative. How are you?
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you. This is so excited. This is a big episode. You're appearing during Thanksgiving, so we want to wish a happy Thanksgiving all to our audience out there who celebrates Thanksgiving. And as we close out the end of the year, it's an opportunity to reflect and just thank everyone who's supported us in this journey. And we look forward to continuing the relationships that we started moving forward. This is just such a special episode. Like I was telling the girls, they're the youngest. They embody everything we're trying to represent. And today they're going to be showing us what it's like to be an entrepreneur. Before we get started, let us get to know you a little bit better. Tell us where you're coming from and what you do every day. That's you, girls. What's your name?
Yeah.
My name is Bria.
And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in 7th grade.
All right. And what part of the country? Northwest, east, south?
We're on the East Coast. We're
All right.
Now, Nylah, your turn. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nylah. I'm 6 years old and I'm in 1st grade.
Wonderful. And what are you two looking forward to this time of year? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Do you help cook?
Yes.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Probably the turkey.
And is that your favorite dish to eat?
No.
Is your favorite dish something sweet?
No.
What's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is my grandma's baked mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yes.
Same for you? Mac and cheese. Baked mac and cheese.
I hear that. All right, girls. So tell us all about KidNaturalz. First of all, who came up with the name?
I think we all did initially. I think when I started, I was like, definitely embracing the natural movement, but I wanted it to be for all kids with all different types of textured hair. So I know the challenges of how to maintain textured hair. So I said, well, I can't be the only mom with having girls with textured hair. So this needs to be for kids. And I have nephews that are boys. They have texture. I mean, you see boys now, they're wearing their hair out and they have a lot of hair too. So I'm like, it's kids for naturals.
Okay, so where does this story start? Does it start with mom or does it start with the girls?
It starts with mom having, Bria's the oldest of 3. So there's one missing here. She's a little bit too young to be on the platform today, but it started with Bria in 2012 when I had her. As early as an infant, she came up with a lot of hair. They all came up with a lot of hair. I think Nylah had the most hair. Literally, my OBGYN can see her hair through the ultrasound. I was like, this baby is going to have a lot of hair. Plus the symptoms I was having, Kim, you can only imagine. So with Bria, when she was born, she had a good amount of hair. She came a little bit early. So I think she was about 36 and a half weeks. And she still had a lot of hair. And as she would continue to grow, I've always wanted to do skincare the natural way and hair care the natural way, because what was over the counter wasn't really natural, even though they state that when you read the ingredients. So my family, I'm first generation here. My family's from Ghana. Just going through moms and grandmas and the traditional methods that I was raised with and more, my siblings as well. And I said, well, she's early, her skin's a little bit more delicate. I definitely want more natural products. And, baby oils and things that I was finding over the counter wasn't really doing with it. Her hair just kept growing and growing. And what I would find over the counter, I would try on Bria, because she hair was just growing so much, Kim. And it was either leaving her scalp damaged, super dry, or it was just irritating her. And I said, okay, I gave it a try. I've tried X, Y, and Z. And it made me hone in more as a nurse to say, really to look into what each ingredient means and says, because we go, even something as Pine Sol, we see all the ingredients, but it's like, well, what is all of these scientific words they put on the bottle? What do they mean? So I began to do my evidence-based research for my daughter, and having KidNaturalz founded with my family's roots, incorporating with her hair texture type, it was impeccable. It just kept growing. It was healthy. It was smooth. It's still that way. I keep talking past tense, but present tense. And she just was, her hair was just flourishing beautifully. Then Nylah came, and Nylah had even more hair. So I said, well, how am I going to manage this type of textured hair? And I think as I applied the same method with Nylah's hair, it was more, what I say, tamed and more conducive to do, because she definitely, and the growth that we see and the outcomes of it was just remarkable. And I said, you know what, we got to kind of just make this our own. We used to just give it out like in church and everywhere for free. Like, it was like, what are you using? You know, mountain wax, what are you using? And even as a nurse, I had a lot of my colleagues that had biracial kids or grandkids, and they would always ask, what do you use? What do you use? And I said, oh, I think I'm onto something. And Bria just got bigger, and she just said, I think we need to do this. And we did.
I love it. You mentioned two things. First, you mentioned the thing about, and I've heard this, I don't know if we're calling it a wives' tale, that when people are trying to figure out the gender, and it's something like if there's like a lot of hair, you have like a lot of symptoms. You alluded to that. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, they say, you know, you get a little bit more GERD, you have more heartburn. And I think, I mean, all my pregnancies were a little bit different. I think with Bria, I did have a little bit, but Nylah just had the most hair. So I think having those symptoms, I mean, I managed it pretty well. But when I even looked at the ultrasound, I said, oh boy, this is another big hairy girl.
And then if you could, for the audience, tell us your background.
So my background as in nursing?
Mm-hmm. A little brief snippet. We'll go into more detail in your second episode.
Yes. So I've been a nurse. Oh, I've been in healthcare for over 20 years, over 25 years, actually.
She looks 25. If you're listening, she looks 25.
Thank you. And I think I'm approaching, as far as an RN, almost 20 years. Yeah, I'm approaching 20 years. And I've been, you know, from the CNA up. I got my CNA or my certified nursing assistant for anyone that doesn't know what those abbreviations are for. I got that as early as 15. And I got it in high school. And, you know, some of the students just took it out of class. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to be working with mine. I'm going to be applying this certification because I need it, you know. I'm number 3 out of 4. So I started working with it as early as 15, and I got into the healthcare very early. Even before that, before I got my CNA, I was working as a dietary aide in a skilled nursing facility. So I've always been in the healthcare realm very early, and I just climbed the ladder. I've always been ambitious, and I think going through the different specialties in nursing, I just learned so much, and I just always took that charge nurse role or unit manager and such. And it advanced into me getting my doctorate as a nurse leader.
Wonderful. Yeah, we can't wait to delve deeper into that. And so you had some daughters, you noticed you had a problem, you came up with a solution. And in the beginning, weren't you getting the products directly from Ghana? Like you were having people literally hand deliver them? Oh,
yes. We had to tap into the family. We had to say aunties, uncles, who's ever coming, especially if we had a family member that was traveling to Ghana on their way back. It was like, I need you to grab me this. And it's a lot of it's our natural shea butter. Ghana has a lot of great natural products in general. But we needed specifics in order to, for me, I really wanted specifics to cater to their type of hair and their skin. Most importantly, their skin, what we lather the babies with. As early as an infant, I would lather her up with all natural products, and it just makes their skin. So now I don't even have any makeup, like nothing. We just makes it glow, right? The glow up.
If you're listening, make sure you check in on either LinkedIn or YouTube or our social media so you can see how beautiful their skin is glowing.
Mm-hmm.
So Bria told me that she recently told her whole school about her company. And so Bria, what is your little pitch that you normally say?
I would say how KidNaturalz started, on where it came from, where like in general, how much products we have, what's in the products, if it's scented or not, and how it's natural.
Would
Okay.
show them around. You would always take your little demo with you.
Yes, I would bring the demo.
Okay. And so she's showing us the packaging for your products, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so KidNaturalz is for the hair and the skin. Is that correct?
Correct. We ran out of all the skin, so it is sold out. The skincare is sold out, but we're working very hard to get more of that in, because as I said, it's 100% natural. So they go fast, especially around holiday time. But we can show y'all. So this is the shea butter that we have for their skincare line.
Do one of those things for me. Put your hand behind it so it can, like, you know, the content. Yeah, and bring it closer. I can tell Mom doesn't watch a lot of YouTube. Or
I don't. We got more though. Oh,
these are. Because tell me everything you're holding up and who designed it.
So what's that one? That's the hair balm. So tell her it's the hair balm. Don't be shy. This is the hair balm, and this is what I use to, like, either twist their hair with, braid their hair with, and for my friends who have the parents, we be using it too. But for kids that also have dreadlocks, we can use this to lock their hair too. So this is the hair balm.
Okay, and the hair balm, the main ingredient is shea butter throughout the whole line.
Oh yeah, we got different ingredients though, but that's the special sauce. But it's all paraben free, gluten free, no sulfates as well. And then we do a little sprinkle of the home remedies in there too, and it smells.
Oh, is that your sprinkle hand, Nylah?
Little sprinkles. It smells so good.
Oh, what is the scent?
So this one is a fruity party. Yeah, we have. Of course, we have our natural castor oil. We have vitamin E in there as well. Some coconut oil. So it's really good for when we really want to twist. And it twists and moisturizers very well. Okay. That's my favorite one. I want to do a twist out.
Oh, okay, wonderful. What was the name of the first product again?
Shea butter.
The shea butter? Yep, natural shea butter.
And does that have a scent?
It does not. It does
is
not.
It wet?
It is wet. It is wet.
Very nice. And then we had the shea butter. We have what was the second one?
The
hair balm.
Hair balm. Okay. And then what's the next one?
This is the shampoo.
And what's the shampoo called?
It's called KidNaturalz shampoo.
Oh, okay. And what's that scent?
It is also scented fruit party.
Oh, fruit party. Who came up with that?
Me.
Bria.
So your mom was telling me, your mom told me what inspired her to want to go down this path. And then you came in at some point in this journey, right? And you said we should take this somewhere. What were you thinking?
I was thinking, since a lot of people have natural hair, and I've known a lot of people that want to grow their hair out, and especially for me, I like my hair big and fluffy, but how would I contain it as well? So I decided, or me and my mom decided, to make it a business, because I've known that she has been selling it to people at her job, and I have been selling it to people at my school as well. So why not make it a business?
And what background did you have in business?
Background.
Where did that come from? Is there someone in your family who had a business or book you read?
I read a book, and my mom had her own business too.
Oh, okay. You had the Leadership Academy?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so then what's the next step after you talk to your mom?
And I'm like, we should have like our own ad and have it on TVs where people can see it and maybe want to buy some.
Okay, so is that happening now?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's on TV?
Yes.
YouTube YouTube TV.
Yeah, YouTube.
Hey, that's all I watch. That's TV if you ask me. And that's the future. It's the current.
It is.
It really is.
Channels, everything is on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. And so then when you were talking to your classmates, you were kind of breaking it down. But if you can, just tell us the same thing you told your classmates about your product.
So I told my entire school how KidNaturalz started in 2012, and it became a company in 2019. It's owned by me and my sisters, and that it's based off of all natural hair texture. It's for all natural hair textures and is all natural.
Okay, wonderful. And who is this product for? Everyone, apparently, right?
Yes.
And where can we find your products?
You can find it at www.kidnaturalz.com.
And so on a day-to-day basis, are you working on your business every day?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what's a typical day in the life look like?
So we would look through after school, I would look through the orders, and then if there are some orders, that would package them and have my mom, if they're out of
Yeah, some are out the country.
Country.
And out the state.
So you're an international company.
It's kid in the couch.
Yes, so we would ship them out, and for the people that live in Connecticut, we would hand deliver them, or we would mail them.
Wonderful. And when you say we, who's on your team?
Me and my sisters and my mom and my dad.
Okay, and so do you work Sunday through Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah, because owning a business is a lot of work, right?
A lot. Bria got a job. Sounds like working. Oh, Nylah has something in her hand. Nylah, you want to show Kim what you have in your hand? Okay, go ahead. What's that?
The oil.
Yes, that's
Ooh.
growth oil.
Growth oil. And is that also the Fruity Party?
No, yes, this is Fruity Party too.
And who came up with Fruity Party?
Me.
It's Bria.
Oh, okay. And where'd you get that? How did you come up with that? Is that something that you like elsewhere, like a cereal?
So me and Nylah, we both like the smell of
Citrus fruit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that kind of fruit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then it's always a party when you got your hair done.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your hair is beautiful. So do you do hair?
I do hair. I kind of do hair. I help my mom when braiding my sister's hairs and twisting and taking out hair.
Mm-hmm. Taking out the hair is a job too. It is a job, especially when they have so much. So I can identify with the challenges a lot of parents and guardians have. It takes time.
I like that you brought up the guardians. That's so good. Yeah. Because it takes a village, right?
It does. So what's the next thing you want to show us, Kim?
The next thing that we have is our KidNaturalz hair mist.
Hair mist?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And your website's beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
The hair mist.
How do we use the hair mist?
So if you're on the go in the morning, sometimes you would either spray the night before or that morning, you would spray it in your hair and then brush it back, and then you'll be ready to go.
Or even shake it. It's like a refresh. Your daily moisturizer refreshes it. That's my favorite.
Like aloe?
There's aloe in there, yes.
And the growth oil, is that the special sauce one?
They are all special sauce, Kim, but yes.
How do we use the growth oil?
Oh, this one. So I get that question a lot. The difference between the balm and the hair oil, and the hair oil I apply directly to the scalp, and I'll do that maybe if not once a week, especially in the winter seasons. Definitely impact the dryness or the moisture of the hair. So wintertime, their scalp gets a little bit dry sometimes. So the most is 1 or 2 times a week. And this is just for the nourishment and stimulation of the scalp.
Okay. And all these products fit in the box that you showed us?
Yes, this is all in the box. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we got our last one here. Go ahead, Nylah. What's that? This is conditioner. You need a conditioner. You can't shampoo it without no conditioner. So we do have a great conditioner for our kids, our children as well. That's just non-harmful, tear-free. So even if it gets in their eyes, they're not saying it's burning, it's burning. That's one thing I did encounter. I'm like, this shouldn't be burning them. If they're little, they're children, it's bath time and you want to do soap. And if you have a product that's really irritating the child's eyes, it's probably not the best product to use for them.
And does that have the fruity party too?
Does this have fruity party?
No,
we can't do that in conditioner. They didn't think so.
And can you use this? Some people will do like a pre-poo, or they'll just put conditioner in and kind of style their hair with that.
Oh, that's like a leave-in. This is not a leave-in for children.
Okay.
That will have different, stronger, potent products. So I said, well, that can probably be next phase. But I think for kids, just being safe for washing it out and drying it thoroughly.
Okay. So great. This brings up a great point. So you say kids. What ages are you thinking of?
All ages.
Because adults use this too. See, when I have kids, the edges, and sometimes as moms, we all can identify that your hair and hormones change after you conceive. So I've used this. My friends have used it. My colleagues have used it on their own hair because it stimulates growth. But I wanted to really have something special for the kids. And I think what also prompted me to do this is when I used to drop Bria at school, I would see a lot of other little, they were so tiny. They were like, kindergarten, 5-year-olds, or even pre-K 4, with a good amount of textured hair, but the application, you can tell just so it's not there. And it looks like I had one mom and she was Dominican from Dominican Republic, and her child had just enough hair that was very textured. And she kept saying, I need help. But how do you get their hair looking so good in the morning for school? Because we all know the struggle in the morning. And I'm like, that hair mist is your grab and go quick one to do. You spray it. You can do a nice ponytail or 2 pigtails. And you just really want your child looking nice and neat and going to school feeling good. If you look good, you're ready to learn, and it just resonates with you. You look good, you feel good. I wanted them to go to school feeling good.
That's wonderful. So you bring up a great question about what's next. What is next?
Black Friday. So we're having a Black Friday sale. So that is our next special. So definitely look for that on our social media, which is at KidNaturalz, and or our website, because we're going to be having some Black Friday sales, definitely on the kit and on individualized items, because some parents will run out and be like, I just need the hair balm, or it's always, I need more hair mist, because they're using this daily. So we'll be having some more Black Friday sales for that. So that's the next big thing. And I think after that, just getting with the team to see what else do they see in school that their friends may identify as they wish they had more edge control is like the new thing, because the kids are doing, what do you guys call it, Bria? Baby hair and all these things. So Bria's growing. Bria is now in middle school already. So just kind of, strategizing and seeing what's the next things, the next trend that the kids are doing and what they really want. It's important to hear their voices. What do you all want, and what will help? And that's probably because mom can use some good edge control too, and growing the edges.
Yeah, girls, where do you want the company to go next?
I want to add globally, and I want to add some edge control and hair mousse. Because some people, they have curls, and they have curls in their hair for the braids, and they would also need something that won't make the curls get stuck to the braids as well.
Yeah, a little example of the braids. You got curls in your braids.
Yeah. I have little curls.
Oh, okay. And I guess you can use the conditioner and the hair mist when you're trying to take things down too. We always talk about the styling, but as you mentioned, the work is also in taking it down.
Yes. And even with protective styles like braids, you still have to oil your scalp. You still want to take good care of it and just kind of make sure she uses her hair mist in the morning. She'll spray it just so it's not so dry before she runs out. So continuous hair and skincare is so important as early as being an infant all the way up. Transcends into as you're an adult.
Yes, when we talk about your company moving forward and you look forward to your career, are you trying to stay more in the business side or the medical side?
Who, me? I think
the girls.
Oh, them.
Both.
Yes.
And what does that look like? Going to med school or nursing school, getting your MBA?
Yes.
All of them.
Because when I was younger, I would go to the doctor's office and I would see kids with like their hair was dry and their scalp was dry. And
psoriasis and eczema. We did see, and we would see that.
And then I'm like, Mommy, they might need something for their hair. And what if we give them KidNaturalz? And we set up some cards in the doctor's office and people started to buy.
And so now, what does that make you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, when I grow up, I want to be a pediatrician.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say dermatology.
That's good. Dermatology is not bad too.
You can do pediatrics and specialize. You could be a nurse practitioner, you could be a doctor or a physician associate and specialize as a pediatric dermatology provider. So you can still have all the best of all the worlds.
You can. That's right.
So I love that. I love business, and you're here to talk about business. And you brought up some conditions that are part of what we do on a daily basis, right? Eczema, psoriasis, seborrheic dermatitis. So my pitch to you when you create your next products is to think about adding products that can help treat seborrheic dermatitis and find out what that active ingredient is that you can pretty much find in all the products. And I think you'll really have a hit on your hand, especially when it comes to skin of color, which oftentimes psoriasis, seborrheic dermatitis, even atopic dermatitis or eczema can be misdiagnosed or poorly diagnosed because the presentation we're taught is supposed to look red or a certain way. And when you have people who look like us, it doesn't always look that way. And sometimes we don't seek care when we're supposed to. And so to find out that there's a line and that you girls made it and it treats their problem, I think people will be really happy to see that. There's actually a group of girls that, ladies, they started Sisters with Psoriasis. And so you might want to connect with them and they could probably be a wealth of information. Speaking of information, your mom brought up this whole concept of technique, right? And I know by watching thousands of YouTube videos that that's a really big thing. So on your website, do you provide education on how to apply the products and proper hair care?
Remember your commercials?
Oh, yes, we do. Because in the commercials that we have, it shows how to use it and how our mom put it in our hair and how to style it as well.
Wonderful. Yeah.
We do have some media footage where it goes through step by step, but also modernizing it to today's generation. Bria will does some TikToks but she will go through and she's done a couple lives on Instagram for her peers on how to take care of their hair. And she'll always use Nylah as the demo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she's a model.
Yes.
A hair model. Oh, and you told me you want to go on TikTok shop too, right? So we can look out for that.
Oh, yes. That's the next. Yeah, that's your next initiative. What are the two platforms you want to scale to?
I want to go on TikTok and we already are technically on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, TikTok shop you want to sell on and Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. Yeah. Wonderful. And so what advice do you have for people who look just like you who might be thinking about starting a business?
My advice is keep pushing through it because some days it will get hard and some days it won't be as hard. but you still would have to push through and never give up.
And what's been the most challenging part of being a business owner and going to school full time?
Probably time management, because I do a lot of extracurricular activities.
This one right here, Kim.
And so how do you stay organized?
I stay organized by doing one thing at a day or step by step.
Wonderful.
Organizing your calendar, right?
Yeah,
Look at your schedule.
Oh, so you have a calendar. Okay. Oh, this is a great question. 2 questions I want to know from a fellow businesswoman. One, do you have a traditional business card, like the paper?
Yes, we do.
We put them in our boxes when we deliver, yeah.
Oh, okay. And do you always have it on you when you walk out the door? Look at those hair.
So,
You got it.
Did you design that?
yes, we did.
Oh, wow. You have so many skills. Graphic designer, marketing. And the digital marketing, social media, right? It's digital marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And so my question for you, I ask everybody this. Do you still think the paper business card is worth investing in? Because people lose things all the time.
I would say we should start having a QR code for people to scan it on the business card and have it like on their phone, because not as much people lose their phone a business card.
Exactly. Yeah. Are you girls on LinkedIn?
Yes.
No, we have a LinkedIn. Maybe they should.
We should.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of the digital business card. I don't have an answer for the paper business card. It's just a hypothesis I have, and I just put it out there to everyone. I'm a huge fan of the digital business card because, like you said, people don't lose their phone, right? One of the great things about LinkedIn, not only are there a lot of medical professionals, right? And we've had a lot of support from that platform. It has a QR code. So when you go out and you meet people, you can just pull up your LinkedIn. They can scan that QR code, follow you immediately, leave a message like, oh, it was great meeting you at this business expo. I can't wait to invite you on my show and connect you with the person that I know at Shark Tank, So
Yeah.
Do you want to go on Shark Tank?
Yes, I would.
Oh, wonderful.
We did actually, was it this past May? We did a pitch competition for Girls for Technology, and they came in second place and got a good prize. So
wonderful. Yeah, keep that up.
Funds to scale.
For people who don't know, what's a pitch competition?
So a pitch competition is pretty much you go in front of, kind of like Shark Tank. It is a Shark Tank. You go in front of judges and you're pitching your business and how it's innovative and how it can be the next big thing. And if they feel that you are, or you have something very innovative and creative that can really scale for people in the marketplace, you can by chance win some good extra funding money to really scale your business. And we did, and we came in second place. So we were super excited when they called us for second place. We were like, huh? Because there were some great businesses, very innovative. It's Girls for Technology. They just had incredible things. So we give them all recognition, but KidNaturalz came in second. Ooh.
Congratulations, girls. That's wonderful. And because your mom's sitting in a gaming chair, the other pitch I would make on your website and in your future app is have like games where people are, learning, tie it with hair in some kind of educational format, fun. Yeah. You're creative. You can come up with something way better than I'll ever think.
We did actually like a crossword puzzle one time for like hair care products, but how to so I think that's a good idea to do more of that.
Oh, because you know what? The avatar, you do the avatar's hair, you make her look all pretty, and then she goes and does something in some community. Maybe take it wherever you want.
Yes, good idea. Nylah likes that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be fun. Well, girls, how can we connect with you?
Website, Instagram.
And is it KidNaturalz everywhere?
KidNaturalz anywhere with a Z at the end. KidNaturalz. KidNaturalz.
And we'll put all their information in the description box so you can find it there. Any last words you'd like to leave with the audience?
I would say to the audience, any uncles, aunties, Christmas gifts, you see any of our beautiful children and or yourself too, that really need some great products to enhance their hair, grow it healthy, make it look very wealthy. This is the best products for our children. So definitely tap in.
And girls, any last words you'd like to leave with the audience?
Try your best. Try your best on everything that you do.
Well, I think that says it all. Again, we cannot thank you enough for sharing your time and your talent with us today. It's a joy to see the next generation already out here and making a difference in the world. You're welcome back anytime. I do have a blog called Mahogany Dermatology. You're welcome to author an article on there as often as you would like. I don't think you need assistance based on this conversation we had, but if you need any resources, I would be so happy and delighted to share those with you and help get you published. That's kind of a thing I'm into.
Oh, that would be amazing. Let's do it. I see a partnership here, Kim.
Yeah, do you have books?
No, we don't have a book.
Bria used to model a lot when she was younger. She's still young, but even younger. She featured in a lot of kids' books, but sometimes we do our own book.
Yeah, some books, some coloring books. I mean, you can take this anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Nylah. Nylah, did you want to leave any words with the audience?
You should.
Well, thank you too for coming on. We know there's no team without you, Nylah, and that you're really the brains behind the operation. And you give them this opportunity to speak so they can feel like they're making a valuable contribution. Keep up the good work, girls. We're so proud of you. We honestly, we have to thank your mom because kids have ideas every single day, but those ideas cannot flourish and grow without the support, financial support, emotional support, physical support of their parents. That is a real thing. So when you see kids who are 16, 20, who have accomplished a great deal, yes, they're talented. Yes, they're proteges. Yes, they had a good head start in the talent department. But none of that would happen without their parents making the sacrifice. And that sacrifice is huge. And it continues for a very long time. 18 is just the number.
That's true.
So kudos to you, Dr. Bentil. We look forward to having you back on. Remember, everyone, you can email us your questions and show ideas to tmi.melanin@gmail.com. If you haven't already, this is your chance to subscribe, leave a comment or two, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends. It really helps the algorithm see that this information is important so that when people like you look for topics like this, we'll show up higher in the search results. All the information we shared today will be in the description box. You can contact the girls that way and follow them and us on all our social media platforms. At the time of this filming, we release new shows weekly on Sundays at noon Eastern on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and we drop the audio at 5 a.m. so that our night shift friends will be the first to get something and not the last. And our day shifters have something to listen to on the way in. And maybe one day someone will play it during huddle and tell us about it. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.